I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Season 5 is not that bad as some of you guys make it seem. Okay, well, except for that scene, that was pretty bad, I ain't gonna lie. Now, don't get me wrong either though, there are still a lot of flaws with it. It's definitely not the best season, but y'all are making it seem like it's War of the Worlds levels of bad. More on that later though, but to me at least, it seems like people are jumping on a bandwagon just to hate for no reason. It's basically how people are when some big drama comes out in general. Probably the most quote-unquote controversial thing people are mad about is Will's coming out scene, and I personally think this is kind of rushed, similar to some other parts of the season were, but for other people, it's more just them being homophobic. Now look, I don't want to seem like this super woke person, you know, but come on y'all, it's 2025, why y'all acting like this? I definitely understand if you're upset about the pacing and the timing of it, given that they're about to fight Vecna, but if you are solely mad at the fact that Will is gay, you got problems, bro. I mean, there are literal monsters and people who are telepathic, but nah, you're worried about someone's sexuality in a show. It's just wild. The whole season so far for me though hasn't been bad, but it definitely wasn't worthy of the hate it's received. I can understand people pointing out the flaws, like the fact that the parents aren't fighting over the fact that the military straight up kidnapping their kids. Alright, maybe not kidnapping, but bro, they're literally taking your kids to some random place and you're not gonna question it? Come on, bro. There's also the quarantine not bothering and affecting anyone's life at all. It's definitely weird how everyone just embraces it as well. Then you got Karen Wheeler, someone who has absolutely zero military experience, who was able to do more damage to a Demogorgon than literal trained military soldiers. Bro, you would think as soon as Karen stood in front of the Demogorgon, it would just smack the shit out of her, but nah, he stands there like a good boy and allows her to get a few hits off. And then probably one of the things that made me want to jump through the screen, you got Max just standing there for a little too long. Like, come on, you remember what happened last time? Like, if you don't hurry up and skedaddle and get up out of there. Where am I going with this though? Well, I'm just pointing out the fact that there's actual flaws, but I'm also showing you how there's actual stuff that is valid for receiving criticism. Like I said before, there's definitely flaws with this season, and I don't think it's as good as some of the other previous ones. We still have the finale though, and all we can hope is that it can blow us away. I think it's also the fact that the show just took so long in between seasons. This has been a theme for a while now. I mean, these guys have been filming since the Obama administration, bro. Oh my god. I also wonder if people expected more of a high action pace for this season. And I don't blame them after how good season 4 was. This season definitely feels more character developmental. Seeing as there are so many arcs for everyone, I understand why some people feel let down. And again, I don't want to sound like some glazer of this show, but it just feels like people have been hating on it before it even came out. I just think the show is fine, and even with this season, it doesn't ruin anything for me in my opinion. I have seen a lot more worse shows and movies. This does not even come close to that. It's solid and interesting when you first watch it, and don't let some random person who just wants to rage about you change your mind. Oh, and also, one more thing. What happened to Derek's family, bro? They got drugged and brought into some random situation that they had no part of in the first place. Bro, I'd be suing the hell out of the whole gang. I'm just glad that they aren't trying to stretch it out though, and that this is the final season to finally wrap things up. The whole moral of the video though, season 5 obviously isn't the greatest piece of film ever created. It's solid, and we still got the finale to look forward to as I'm writing this. Let me know if you guys feel the same about this season, or maybe you didn't like it at all, which I won't judge you. That's your opinion. There are some things I didn't like either, but I just thought it's been fine overall so far. That's all I gotta say about this though. I will see you in the next video. Peace.